or anything like that, even on an emulator. So I was actually surprised when I seen it. Guys, let's take a look at this. Monster Week, we have 5 days, right? So from this very moment, keep a close eye on the shop. You will find lots of discounted monsters, including mythic ones. The offers will change every few hours. Now, actually, something that I want to kind of check out is this first. So it looks like we have a monster sell week and then also the actual shop. Now, what's best? Best thing to do would be for those of you guys that don't have too many gems. I would say just do the monster sell week, like purchase the cells this way. Most of the time, you'll probably have some cells, so that will actually save you some gems. But even then, I believe it's actually cheaper if you make the purchases this way. So for example, 20 cells for 34 gems, obviously that will increase over time the more you go ahead and purchase. Let me go ahead and give you guys an example. This might be a poor example, but I'll do it anyways. So look at this. So you see this rare monster, just think of this as a mythic, right? So 45k here. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase a few times. As you guys could see, it went up to 85 and then 94. That's what will happen with the gems here. The gems will increase over time, so it's gonna be 34, maybe the next one's gonna be like 40 or 50 gems. You know what I mean? It'll just keep increasing, obviously. So I would say just do it through the monster lab if you have less gems. If you don't want to save yourself some gems, because here's the thing with the shop, you don't really go through crafting and stuff like that. With the shop, you just get the egg and then you just go ahead and hatch it straight away. But here, obviously, you purchase the cells and then you have to craft it and then wait for that and then hatch it. You know what I mean? Go through all that, but it saves you gems. So for those guys that don't want to spend too many gems, is what I'm trying to say. Go through the monster week, obviously. But anyways, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the shop. We have Lamuna. Lamuna is 100% worth it. One of the best defensive monsters, one of the best supporters right now in the game. Definitely highly recommend this for PvP and Team Wars. Chain 11 is basically, this monster can be used everywhere. Adventure map, dungeons, PvP, Team Wars, wherever. It's one of the best supporters. So if you need like a damage booster / supporter, like healer, this will be a good monster. Voltic Redeem. If you need a very good attacker for either PvP or Team Wars, I would highly recommend doing Voltic Redeem. This monster can basically infinitely attack. So in terms of like best monster that would like infinitely attack, would probably be Voltic Redeemed 100%. Then we have Grindade. Grindade is actually a pretty good Pierce monster. You know, aside from the nature trait, this monster can actually do a lot of damage. He is in the Evil Legions. He's also in this. I believe another monster in the Evil Legions is Serpentic, so you gotta watch out from that, because fire against nature, you just gotta watch out from that. But other than that, it's a pretty good monster. It's Galactic versus Blossom monster. So yeah. Oh, Juju's here. No way. 345 gems though. Oh my gosh. Hold on. 345. Let me see. Do we have cells here? Are you kidding me? Come on, that's crazy. All right, you know what, we're gonna have to do it. I've been wanting to purchase this monster forever. All right, I'm not even kidding. I was about to press the 300 whatever gems and it crashed my game. I'm gonna be so upset if the monster refreshed, because this normally happens to me every time with this specific monster. Like, I never see this monster on my phone, like in the shop or anything like that, even on an emulator. So I was actually surprised when I seen it. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? This is jokes, right? You're joking me. Social Point is actually trolling me. Like, I'm not even kidding. They're actually trolling me now. They're actually trolling me. What? I'm gonna restart my game, and if I don't see it, I'm uninstalling this game. I'm gonna go ahead and restart my game. It better be there. I swear, if it's not. I have saved my gems forever for this monster, and they're now teasing me. Seriously, they're actually teasing me. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Social Point, put this monster in my shop. I mean, you did, but like, my game crashed and then it's gone now. Oh, that's crazy. All right, let's just get back into this. Ravenbot, not worth it. Shaolin, not worth it. Biowarbot, not worth it. None of these monsters are worth it. Save your gems, guys. Save your gems. Even Harpiker, Calamatibus, nope. I want to let you guys know the ones that are actually worth the 345 gems. Like me personally, the ones that I already mentioned, which was right here from Grindade all the way back, the first 4 monsters are 100% worth it. They're 100% worth 345 gems. Some of these monsters, don't get me wrong, some of these monsters are actually good, but they're not worth the 345 gems. They're worth less than that. Ambiosonic, And with Ambisonic, it's a pretty good defensive monster for Team Wars. So if you need a good Team Wars monster like defense, in terms of defense, because this monster has area and responsive static, just like the Lamuna monster, then for defense, this monster is good. So if you want to pick it up for just that, you know what I mean? If you're playing competitive Team Wars, it's 100% worth it. But other than that, not so much. Fropsy, I mean, there's King Adam. I'd rather go with King Adam than Fropsy for the Earth category. Even the ones from, actually they're both from Blossom, if I'm not mistaken. No, this one's from Galactic, the other one's from Blossom. The Blossom one's better. Kaneko is pretty good for Bounty Hunt, Team Wars, PvP. So I'd pick it up for 345. That's not bad. Nope. Darman's actually worth the 345 gems 100%. Koi Boy, this monster is good. If you have the Doomed one, you know, the Doomed Water Megaton monster, Snow Growth, if you have that, I'd actually save my gems. I wouldn't purchase this. You know what I mean? So if you do have the Doomed one maxed out, or at least rank 3, go ahead and run that over this one. Although I get it, this one's from Galactic era, the other one's from Doomed era. Stats are better, but I'm just trying to save you guys some gems. But if you want to go ahead and spend the 345, go for it. It's a pretty good Megatons. Robotito is actually not bad either, so if you want to pick this one up, he's good. Nope, not worth it. Not worth it. Boss Rotor Rex is not bad, but again, for the light category, I don't know about Thunder. For light category, I would do the Water Megataunt, Guide Cold. Moving on. Prospero is pretty good, but not worth 345 gems. Zarkane is pretty good too, but not worth 345, guys. Again, another monster just for the area and positive side effect if you want for Team Wars, for your defense, and be a good monster paired up with like a Pierce monster. No. Grateful Todd's actually not bad. 345, I would actually pick that up if I were you. So Device is actually not bad. I would say pick this one up too. Serpentix is pretty good. This is a good denier, by the way. I kind of forgot to put this monster in my top 5 denier list. I would definitely put it in the at least honorable mention for sure. So pretty good denier, I would say. Serpentix is pretty good. King Adam is pretty good. Yeah, remember when I say King Adam over Fropsy? 100% yes. And now you're still worth it 322. Alright, it's even better, I guess. You save yourself, what, about 20 something gems? Go for it. Robo Rabbit, nope. I'd rather go with Voltic Redeemed. Nerida is actually pretty good. Actually, these 3 monsters right here, Forge Life, Shadow, and Nerida, they're all worth it 322 gems. Forge Life is a pretty good supporter. Shadow is a pretty good supporter as well. All 3 of them actually are supporters. Duke is pretty good, 322 gems though. This one, I would say it's a 50-50, honestly. It's a pretty good monster, but it's up to you. Do you want a water and light attacker? And he is good for Team Wars or PvP, so it's up to you if you want to make that investment or not. Nishant, I would pick this up just for Team Wars if you want like a good Team Wars monster for offense or defense. He has inspiration as well, so it's up to you. Slob, 322 gems for a metal ink. This one's up to you. I'm gonna leave it for you guys. This one's a 50-50. If you need a metal tank monster like a taunt, go for it. Volcanics is quite decent, but not worth the 322. Let me not say decent. It's good, but not worth 322. Fireful is actually pretty good. I would pick this up if I were you. When it comes out to Talika, I'd rather go with Nerida over Talika. But if you want like a damage booster or a healer, even though Nerida does heal, actually it does heal, yeah. It can do basically everything except Talika can apply double damage and the other monster can't. That's basically the main difference. But I like Nerida more. If I were you, I'd go with Nerida for sure. Let's see, who else do we have? The ones all these monsters that I'm ignoring, not really worth the 322 gems. Like when it comes down to Sealgroth versus Slob, I'd rather go with Slob, honestly. Raylanin, if you need a supporter, go for it. But again, I like Darman and I like the Forge Lab monster over this one. So Bolar is a pretty good extra turner attacker, spammer. So besides Voltic Redeemed, if you want another one, Boulder, besides Naya as well, obviously. Moving on. No, Ural still worth it. Elvira, Cherub is still worth it, I would say. 276 is not bad, but if I were you, I'd probably go with Serpentix over Cupid, honestly. Like, Cupid is still good, but not as good as he used to be, because nowadays people still use Serpentix mainly over Cupid. Like, I've seen a lot of Serpentix being used over Cupid, but what's being used over every Pierce monster is obviously the one and only ancestral one, the light one. So anyways, Elvira's worth. Cherub, I'm gonna leave this to you, I would say. I would rather go with Serpentix if I were you, honestly. If not, save your gems. Yeah, I would actually save my gems if I were you with that one. Rarus is good too if you want a good denier. Golvanus is a pretty good supporter. You need a supporter. Teddy Bomb for 276. This one's up to you. I'm gonna leave this for you. This one's a 50-50, honestly. Elfira, I don't know if Elfira is really worth it to 276 anymore, honestly. It is a pretty good Dark and Magic attacker, and like Pierce, for the Pierce category, you can pair it up with like a triple damage booster or whatever. But honestly, this one's a 50-50 as well. Actually, yeah, sure, pick it up. For the Dark and Magic category for Pierce, you know what I mean? Nothing could really top Elfira, not that I know of. I'm trying to think of any Pierce monster that is in the Magic and Dark category that's better than Elfira. Let me know in the comments down below. I just can't think of any right now. Nope. This one's actually worth for like as a supporter. If you need a supporter, this one's pretty good, especially ranked up. If you want to pick up this monster for the Air Saga for Spirit of Destiny, you could probably do that too. Xmas is not bad either for Block Resurrection against Ural. Marcus is not bad either, but 276 gems is too much for it. I'd rather save up, like I'd purchase a little bit of cells from like Monster Week and then request it through the team chat and let your teammates purchase or donate the cells for you. Oh wait, yeah, Magic. So for Magic, Jaegar is in it, but I like Elfira more because Elfira has access to the Anticipation's trait. This monster doesn't, but it's still a pretty good attacker. I mean, if you want, you can make the investment, but I like Elfira more, so I'd rather go with Elfira over Jaegar, honestly. Like if I were you, I'd rather make that purchase, make that investment. Clutch, here's the thing with Clutch, he's not bad, but Scat Cold is better, so if you have Scat Cold, don't pick this monster up. Some of these monsters are good, like Plantamation is good, but like not worth the gems, not worth that investment. P3R3 is not bad, but I like Nerida and Talika more. Like I said earlier, Snow Girls, you know, versus Koi Boy. If you have Snow Girls already, don't pick up Koi Boy. I'm just saying, it's just gonna save you some gems. If you have Sky Cold, don't even go for any of them, really. Sky Cold is just the top for now, for the water category. But moving on, let's see. Dark Voltic, I wouldn't. Don't mess with Dark Voltic. I like the light one. Pick up the light one. That's the best one. He's still good, he's still usable, but not as good as the best one right now. Voltic redeemed. Moving on. Yes, I saw Madden Fusion or UV Fusion. No. Bahizol for the Rain and Positive Stat Effect. If you want to make that investment for Team Wars, you can do that for the fire category. Let's see. I know there was Gekon, right? For if you want to pick this one up for Bounty Hunt. It's always usable for Bounty Hunt. Trying to see if there's any other monsters here that I see. Some of these monsters for the, there's this one book, I think it's the Wastelands. Yeah, so if you want to pick up some of these monsters like Quace, for example, for 253 is too much. I would just pick up some cells and let your teammates donate to you. But Wastelands, guys, this is actually a restriction in Team Wars. I'm not sure if they still do it, but they did it like a few weeks ago. So if it's still a thing, this monster's in it, and the area random positive stats, or the area nanovirus is not bad. Like it actually helps against the enemy. So if you want to make that investment for Team Wars, if you're a competitive player, go ahead and do that. But moving on. Let's see. Elgata's for 230 gems. It's not a bad supporter. With the triple damage and everything. If you have Dharma and Santa, I'd rather use Dharma and Santa, even though Elgata has dodge area. But again, in terms of like comparing stats, Dharma and Santa is more up to date. But then most of the time you're going to be making this monster slow anyways, because you're going to have to run like a attacker with at least 2 strength for sure. So especially like a Pierce attacker. It's up to you. This one's a 50-50, honestly. Darkuma, on the other hand, I would say pick up Darkuma, guys. Darkuma's not bad, especially for Team Wars. This is actually a pretty good defense monster. If you need a good like taunt slash monster that gives area and positive stats, like that could throw off enemy. If you're a competitive Team War player, this monster is good. But anyways, guys, I hope this video helped you guys out. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make that purchase for that monster. It went away, but I'm gonna keep my eye on the shop. Hopefully, it comes back around. But again, like I said, it's weird. I think for my account, it's actually glitched. I don't know why I'm here, but let me check on that. Yeah, they never paid me that out for this. I'll probably have to open it like a ticket or something to see what's up. But anyways, like I said, guys, they just keep messing around with me. I don't like it. Like you saw how they were teasing me. They had the monster here and then it went away, and everybody else is still here. Like it didn't even refresh. You know what I mean? It just went away. So I'm not sure if that's a bug or what. But anyways, guys, it's gonna be pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.